This is the West Kent Radio News feature. Hello, I'm Martin Webber. I've come out to the orchards of Kent to check out on this year's apple crop. I'm here near Cranbrook at Mole End Farm, which is run by Paul Ward. Paul, remind us what your farm consists of.
Our farm consists of about 120 hectares of apples and pears on various sites which are situated around Cranbrook, Goudhurst, Marden, Chart Sutton and Sandhurst.
And you grow organically. Can you just explain what it means?
We grow without using chemical pesticides, fertilisers or herbicides, and we grow to Soil Association and international organic standards. The apples are picked very carefully by hand to avoid any bruising, and they're placed in padded bags. Everybody is very well trained in the way to pick an apple, not grabbing it with your fingers, but grabbing it with a cup of your hand. They're discharged very carefully into our bulk bins, which then go into the cold store. On the bottom of the bulk bins, to avoid any damage to the bottom apples, we also have bubble wrap, which we try and reuse as much as possible to avoid any impact damage on the bottom of the bin. So the whole thing, we're basically, the training process we use is to tell people to treat their apple like an egg.
When I spoke to you this time last year, you were hoping for more consistent weather for the summer of 2023. What's happened?
I don't think we've had consistent weather now for nearly a decade, and this year it's been well documented. We've had the warmest June on record, we've had the wettest March on record, we had very unusually northeasterly winds for 6 to 8 weeks just during and after blossom, and that led to a lot less fruit setting on the trees, less pollinating insects because the weather wasn't conducive to bees and other pollinators coming out. But we had a lot of water in the ground, and then we had a very, very warm June, so we've had tremendous growth from both the trees and the apples. So this particular year, I think we've ended up with apples of a size that we've never had before, so we are selling apples of a larger calibre than we normally would.
Tell me about the pickers that you have this year. Has it been difficult to get enough pickers?
No, most of the staff that we employed last year have come back to us again. They're a fantastic team, very multicultural. They've come over, they're happy, and they're actually a pleasure to employ.
I'm from Kazakhstan. I think I will come back for work for England.
Is it good?
Yes.
Why?
Because here much money, traveling, new friends.
Could you tell me your name?
Aysulu. I'm from in Kazakhstan. It's good job. Small, tired, but good.
And what do you normally do in your home country?
I'm a haircut, makeup artist.
Okay.
Yes. I'm going England, working and job and travel, maybe.
And will you come back again?
Yes, should. Next year, yes.
My name is Aidana. I am from in Kyrgyzstan.
And why did you come here to England?
Money. There is good money.
Do you like England?
Yes, I like England. Very good job. Picking apple, very good.
And will you come back again?
Yes.
What do you do in Kyrgyzstan?
I am work at bank.
In a bank?
Yes.
Don't they miss you in the bank?
Yeah.
My name is Nico Ionita, and I've been here for 10 long years, and pleasant ones. For the last 9 years, I've been a farm manager. I've been trained back to Romania, my birth country, though I'm British as well, since a couple of years ago.
Paul is very keen on the organic method, where he doesn't throw lots of chemicals around to get fruit successfully. Do you agree with him on that?
I do totally, even though 9 years ago, because my background is conventional growing, but I think under his leadership and his guidance mainly, he managed to switch me from growing conventionally into organically. And that's because it's a natural way of approaching growing, and I think this should be the way forward within growing. It's healthier, it's more sustainable, And I think it's more of a pleasure. It gives you a better pleasure into growing and into seeing actually your product.
But the critics say that you don't get enough apples, that the yields are higher if you pour lots of chemicals on. Is that true?
Agree from one point of view, but then how much is the wastage on the market? I'm just asking that question. The wastage is not coming from organic. For my family, for example, I would feed my family with as much organic product I can, and it's more sustainable from my point of view, health-wise and taste-wise. You can't compare the two. A different taste altogether.
So tell me about the future then. What's your future plans?
I'm very hopeful that these orchards will be here in years to come. We have plans going forward to bring on employee ownership, so that is the succession plan for this business, with the existing management team taking it forward and the existing staff we've got taking it forward.
This has been Martin Webber in the apple orchards of Kent, reporting for West Kent Radio.